I'm here to talk to you about Rendezvous Hill. This is a citizenship investment project here in St. Kitts. You can get citizenship by purchasing one of these properties. One reason I'm going over this, there's quite a few developments. Some have been built out, some have stopped building, some actually never got off the ground to begin with. So I'm trying to give you my opinion on this based on the results I've had. This has got two buildings, looks like here. I'm gonna walk around here. It looks like you can see one here. The views, I'll tell you the positives and disadvantages of what I can see from this one here. The view is pretty good. These units were started actually quite a few years ago, and it looks like they have not finished them. I'm gonna walk around here where you can kind of see this a little bit better. But you need to observe when you're buying a property that you make sure that the builder's solid that's going to finish, because if you'll look at, we have quite a few properties that are citizenship by investment that I've listed on some of the other developments, and some of them actually were finished and they had problems. Some of them had, another one had actually never got off the ground. They got some shells up on the building, and it was with a major brand name on it. Brand names, don't get confused on brand names, because these are built by individual companies that use brand names. It could be Hilton, it can be many different brand names, but you need to get familiar with that. Yeah, this one looks like it's got two buildings. No one answers the phone number at all, the local number here. It's been tried to call several times. This is this could be a good development, but this is not a good sign when people don't return phone calls or they don't pick the phone up, because then you could have a real issue if you're trying to build something. It looks like there's other areas up here for several years between those houses in the front and then back here, and they've never built those. And this project's been going on, I know, probably more than likely about 2012. That's been about 7 years ago. The views are real nice here, but the key is, did they get anybody in these units? It looks like the grass hasn't been cut. It's just barren. I haven't seen anything up here in months. Actually several years. It's just kind of empty. But you need to look into that before you buy. Otherwise you could be sadly disappointed in who's going to take care of the project. That's the key thing. You want to get a builder that's been here for a long time, that's had a proven track record. But anyway, one thing that you want to make sure on too is, if you buy a property in St. Kitts, make sure it's never been used for citizenship before January the 1st, 2012, because you can't reuse that unit again. The laws changed back then dealing with that, so you got to make sure on that with the lawyer, and don't depend on him. You need to ask him and make sure you get a good lawyer here, because it can make a big difference. If you got a question or comment, or you want to get your taxes to zero, close to zero, or looking for a second passport you can get as quick as 2 to 4 months, we deal with about 67 citizenship by investment countries, and also residency by investment countries all over the world. And you can get our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and you can get more information. Fill out the questionnaire, and we'd be glad to help you or answer any questions that you got. And I'll be looking forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.